So, welcome back. We are playing Three Kingdoms: The Last Warlord, which is a turn-based strategy game set in the Three Kingdoms era of China. We are currently playing as Liu Zhang, and this is the situation on the map. We control a very large chunk of China. No one's particularly close. And last episode, we took this city from... I don't even know the name of this guy's force. I think it's Wang something. Yeah, Wang Lang. We took his city. We are looking to get our new adjacent friend to surrender, and I think we're just going to kind of try and push for completion and unifying of China at this point. We also messed around with fighting the White Tiger, which is one of these guys. I think in order to beat these guys, we're going to actually have to assemble a really strong / big force, and I'm not sure I want to do that on this difficulty because I think that's going to be kind of tedious, and I would rather do that on a harder difficulty where we're just incidentally getting a lot of deeds. And so I think right now I'll just mainly just push for level completion here and trying to beat the enemy. So that means we'll be simming a lot of battles and not really looking to min-max. Okay, so let's jump right in. We'll tell these guys to, hey, get more troops. Because we are going to want to be pushing out of there. And we're probably going to want to do like some sort of pincer attack where we attack out of Hanzhong towards Shangyang, and we attack out of Xiangyang towards Xinye on the same turn, and when one goes to reinforce the other, it's going to make the second city really, really easy to take. Up here, I think we have to move... Oh no, they got plenty of officers. Okay. I think they don't have many troops anymore. We're transporting like 10,000 troops. Okay. And then from here, we have a ton of units. So what if we actually just marched them? Because this outpost is taken out. We could just march from Chengdu all the way up to... here. I don't know why Wang Ping is leading light bowmen. He should be leading elite crossbowmen. I guess there's not a lot. I can let them recruit up a little bit, but maybe that's the play. It's just attacking straight from Chengdu to Wudu. And then... right now I'm just trying to scope how I think we're going to be expanding. Let's make this 20,000. I know we have more than 20,000 here right now, 10,000. And we have a lot of light cav in here. Oh, yes. We moved this very strong guy over here. This is like one of the products of, you know, having the good raising type of thing. And so when the game goes really long, which it tends to on higher difficulties, especially because you just kind of are hanging on for dear life early on, you get some guys who look like this. Okay, and then Changsha we could probably attack directly out of here. Tons of troops. So... see what our auto attack looks like. This is pretty solid. Probably just leave Liu Fu as the new governor there. Alright. And right now we are just trying to close out this scenario kind of quick. I think we have enough troops to really go for it. And I think we can even transport using this guy. that we left in here, because he's currently not the governor. You cannot transport with the governor, but since he's not currently the governor, we can transport with him. And we can send a lot of troops up and look to attack out of there. Into Jiangxia. Jiangxia is actually, I think, the easiest place to defend from. The easiest city to defend from what I've been able to see. And then I don't think we really wanted to use Wei Yan, even if we were going for that sort of stuff anyways with him. Oh, is he not back at the city yet? Okay. Even still, we're going to transport our elite Shu infantry over there. Or Shu Royal Guard. Actually, we're going to do a second one with food. Don't know how much food is there, but could probably use some. And then we will pass the turn. Oh, I don't know if we sent... we did send guys to Nanhai. Okay, perfect. And then we will need to send a diplomat to this guy. Please surrender, good sir. Oh, we do not have a border with Yan Baiahu, so he will not surrender. Okay, that's fine, I guess. The guy who we refused to trade away escaped, so that's kind of funny. Alright. We're going to send a diplomat over here because... and we're going to send Masu back to his brother. I know Masu has relatively high tactics, so we're going to sort by that to find him. Yeah, they have low stuff from our unsuccessful bid to take out the White Tiger. I think we're just gonna need like way bigger. We're gonna need like 20k stacks instead of 10k stacks. We're gonna need a bunch of really strong officers, and maybe we could do that at the end of all this, but I think we're just gonna try and conquer China from here. I think that's the play. We will send another diplomat to Yan Baiahu, who hopefully will get there after the other guy surrenders. Oh, we need to get more guys there. That's okay. And he only has 3 whatevers, so this will be pretty easy. Could probably do this formation, infantry in front. And make short work of them here. And then we will release prisoners because we are planning to just get him to surrender. And we will tell him to, you know, make troops. Wang Lang's trying to ransom a bunch of guys. We actually want to get Wang Lang to surrender. I guess we'll just let them all go. This is like by far my favorite part of the game, like the school thing. So I'm gonna probably just like still check it, even though we're trying to kind of speed run at the thing. I think we had people mature, or we got new people. Taking a quick look. Hua Man. Hua Man. Some of these guys. Having a yellow at the start is not very common. But I think Huang Chong is might be the birth magic we used on Huang Zhang. So that's interesting to know for the future, like whether or not birth magic is likely to give you a genius. We have Deng Ai here. Oh, I forgot we had. Probably not very important to be doing this anymore. We're just so much stronger than everyone else that min-maxing is probably not very important. It's got to transport quite a long way. Now, I think Wei Yan can lead the Shu Royal Guard, so I'm a little confused. No, we did not give it to him. Okay. Giving it to him now. I can't remember if he has the special bonus that makes him better at it. He does not. There we go, Shu Royal Guard. Sun Huan, who's a really good guy. I don't know how I feel about having him on cavalry. Is there a ton of cav in this city? I guess I don't necessarily hate it. I think I'd just rather give him light bowmen. And then give him the siege weapons. Not that it matters, because we're just going to be simming these battles. I think we win this. If not, we take out a bunch of his troops. Yeah, it looks like not a very large army of Cao Zhang. 20,000. We will do reconnaissance. And then we do not need to do horizon. We can do, let's see, probably... We have 4 bow units and 2 melees, so we will want to do something that favors bow units. And crane wing, no. Flying goose, there we go. And we will make sure to put a melee in front of the melee. I think like this is pretty good. Oh, so much damage from Wei Yan. Alright, yeah, this is pretty much over. Prisoners. We are not close to getting Cao to surrender, so we will imprison these guys. We will have them march to place. Probably don't need to do much of anything. And we're going to have them stand by because we want them to just continue on to Jiangxia. Interesting to remember this. Apparently you get to keep the siege weapons. And they have no troops because they marched out to try and help defend with a big chunk of their troops. So it doesn't really matter too much what formation we use, but we're going to try and play it a little tight. Okay. We gotta kind of be a little bit wary of our supply lines. We will have to move an entire grouping of officers there. I think I like moving to Yong'an from Xiangyang. We never did that, really. And just kind of leaving behind what we want to leave behind. That way, we're going to move them all, and then we're going to keep some there. Probably Liu Bao himself, because it's nice and themey, and actually, I'm going to move to Jiangling from Xiangyang, and we are going to make it Liu Bao and Co. Or Liu Bao and some guys that are close to him. And then we will keep the rest of the people in the city. We are Huangzhou and Kaimao and Wenpin are all pretty good. Move Wangwei. So we want to keep them in the city where they're actually going to do some fighting. We can keep Liu Pan there. I think that's his wife. But overall, I think Liu Pan has high patrol as well. Maybe we move Zhao Lei as well, because it's high build is highish build. Yeah. And we need people for this city. If we take a look at Liu Fu, let's see what he's good at. He's really good at holy flood. Okay, so we want to move a commerce and farming guy there. And we'll just move from the capital. This guy seems good for that. He's got high farming though, too. struggling a little bit to find a higher commerce guy, I guess. Oh, forgot to change their policy. Just gonna transport it forward. And keep, I don't know, 50,000 food. It's probably more than necessary. I'm gonna make a policy in Jiangling as well to not have this many troops. Save 50,000 food. 10,000 gold. This way they can still do stuff in the city and transport the rest here. And then I'm assuming we're gonna get the surrender pretty soon here from this guy. Don't have many troops there, but that's okay. And then the surrender from the next guy over, and then we can probably just march from Liu Zhang up to Liu Zhang and push from there. So we're gonna end the turn. Kind of waiting on Chengdu to get a few more troops before marching out. From there. Will you surrender, sir? You will not. Wow, you really... Okay, well, we can try again later. I mean, we're pretty far from being able to march on Jia and Yi. We'd have to go through 2 ports, so, like, maybe he's alright. And we don't have a border with Yan Baiyahu, who's this gold guy, so I guess we're chilling for the time being. Chilling with no chill, given how we are. I like doing these, so I'm gonna do it. We could just skip to result because, well, we are looking to push kind of quick at this point. But we get skill against power, so we will use all skill attacks. And always using dodge, counter, and special, because those are too good to not use. Huang Zhang does so much damage when he does shoot/throw. Because he has a really high archery stat. Zhu versus Lu Bu? No. Didn't think that was going to turn out good for us, but I still think it's unlikely we can unseat Lu Bu in the finals if we get there, but we'll see. Taishi might be the second strongest person remaining, so don't really like encountering him. We're going to use all skill attacks versus his skill attack. Yeah, he has good armor now too. So I think it's going to come down to who gets off the better dodge counter. Like if we dodge counter their special, yeah. Big Sag. Huang Zhang is very strong, but not strong enough. Eagle Bow. Okay. We would want to mess with this blacksmith guy a little bit. What we'd do is we'd compose and we'll do one, just kind of show off a little bit. Look for a rod rammer that gives, I don't know. And then we would like turn it into a sword. This is kind of what you get to do with the higher level. Anything that's basically not a long blade, a polearm, or a sword, there are not gonna be a lot of officers that can use it. So being able to reforge it into something more useful is quite nice. We would do the monster. The end reward is like kind of anticlimactic from what I understand. It's just one of those. We would do, let's do Skin of Beast with, yeah, Huang Zhang. And then we'll kind of just ignore these. We're just looking to push. And then how are you doing on Elite Crossbowmen? You got a pretty good number. Maybe we can march out of here now. Yeah, we are leading Elite Crossbowmen. I think I like this. We will give Wang Ping and I guess Dengji maybe, the Trebs. I'm assuming these guys have the highest siege, I don't really know. And then for their policy, we will change it so they're not accumulating so many troops. I think I do want 5,000 light bowmen though, or 10,000. And then all the guys in the Yangping Pass, we will have them help out. We had some officers newly join the force. I think one of them was Zhuge Liang's kid, but not the super good one. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at some of these guys. This is one of the guys. He is the son of Dengji. And this is, yeah, you just look and like, she's insane, right? Her academic's pretty high, but she might even be like ideal for an intelligence officer or an intelligence master. She's just, everything's really strong, and also not only that, we can use her to boost just about any stat we like. A lot of these stats we can just give her one item or give her an appointment and then marry her off and use it to boost someone's thing. So like for example, if we wanted to boost someone's archer, all we would have to do is give her, you know, a piece of gear and have her send her on her merry way. So we will send her on her merry way, I guess, up to here. I think that we could use a bit of officer up there. And then we will also march out of Yangping Pass and occupy, and then look to push into Tian Shui and Anding maybe. Or maybe just hold this area for here. Let's see. I didn't think we moved Zushu over there. But I see Zushu. Huh. Well, we're gonna move him back to here. Zushu is one of my favorite like characters, like from the lore perspective. So I always like getting him. He's also kind of hard to get in these games because he's usually on Kakao's Force, and I never play Kakao's Force ever, and so yeah. Well, we could just take out this guy's ports and like ask, "How do you like me now?" type of thing. Which maybe that's what we'll do. I think we could just wait and then march from here to here, although we leave ourselves vulnerable from the back. I think there's only... How many officers are here? There's one officer here. So, not too much of a concern. Can just let them recruit up, I think, and focus on Han Sui for a hot minute. We don't have a lot of troops here. That's unfortunate. Yeah. We do reconnaissance. Well, we know their formation. I don't think we're getting him to give up anytime too soon, so we're gonna prison. There's just 600 guys, so... something like this. There's a good chance we lose this, so we should actually try and be as smart as we can about this. Because we don't have many troops remaining. I think I like something like this. Meng Da is a guy who normally is on the force of Shu, and he's like reasonably good. And so it's one of the officers we were kind of hoping we would get, but we didn't end up getting him. Alright, we are going to check for mainly books. Or not books, paper writing stuff. Not sure if we even kind of want to spend our time on this. But we are. Let's see. So, this is the guy who betrayed. The guy who's in the city is the one who betrayed his force. And a bunch of prisoners. We have to move over a governor. I guess it's this guy. Not the best. Alright, we will transport some of those units from here to here. They have a decent amount of food as well, so they should be fine. Except the Shu's Royal Guard, that's probably, we'll just leave them in there for forever, I guess. We'll transport them some food from Yang'an. And get ready to attack out of there. Oh, this might be an opportunity, depending on what will we tell them to do? I guess make bowmen. That's pretty much all we were using there. tell Liang to make that his city. So no one's in this Yangping Pass, but kind of don't care that much. And this might be a bit of an opportunity, depending on where they're marching. They're marching to Dantu Port, so I guess they're just going to take the port. If they were marching on Huiji, then more of an opportunity. Go, Lubu, go! Oh, that never works. Suppress riot. Oh, we're gonna have so many riots to put down. I didn't even think about that. We actually had some people come of age, so we're gonna take a look at this stuff, because this is what I live for. Yeah, he's getting so much better. Absolutely insane. And then let's take a look at the new blood. Oh, there is no new blood. Okay. Got a lot of wounded units, so we're probably just going to wait for the wounded to recover, and then I imagine Tian Shui, yeah, like almost no units. We'll be marching on them pretty quick. We have a ton of units here now, so we can go for Xinye if we want. I think we're just going to kind of have a little bit of a waiting turn here. We're going to transport some more armored raiders over to Jianan and then look to march out of there. Good old Wu Tugu. We're also going to make it so that they make more armored raiders. Now they have like pretty far away to travel. I'm gonna make sure that they're actually pushing food forward. Ugh, yikes. We don't want this. Yeah, that way they don't run out of food on the front line. Pass turn. Just don't care enough. We're just, it's like muscle memory checking that at the start of every turn, but it's, so we're gonna wait another turn there. Ready to march out here. They have a lot of units, so you might want to play this a little bit differently, I guess. We could march from reinforcements from here. Just gonna end turn again. Yeah, sure. Oh. Okay. I thought they transported a bunch more troops, but it's just 10,000, so that's pretty manageable. Still have wounded troops, okay. Where's the transport? Oh. Always forget to do the Emperor stuff. Also, should probably just have Zhuge on something. I guess this is fine. But what? Forgot Deng Ai has like one of the highest floods in the game, although we should probably have Deng Ai on the front lines, like being more useful. Actually, we will have Deng Ai on the front lines being more useful. We will have these guys on the front lines being more useful as well. Because we are not planning on doing anything really from our capital. We were planning on trying to take out these tiger guy and the phoenix and the turtle, but now a little bit less so. Sorry, I had to stop recording for a second. Yeah, we want to do the horse race. Now, this horse race just makes us crash, so we're just going to click result, and Liu Zhang somehow won, which is wild. Muscle memory, just kind of checking everything. We do want to check for, like, riots and stuff. Still have wounded guys. So let's check the food situation. Not the best. Ton of food there, so we're going to transport some food over, like 500,000 or something. Let's make it 400,000. And then we did run out of food in Chang'an, which was not ideal, so we're just going to check. We have a bit. We're going to check what our policy is. Trying to make a lot of bowmen. Okay, fair enough. Xiaohulan is almost there with... we can't tell what, because this game is sometimes weird. Oh, there we go. There's the armored guys. Oh, one of our guys is in secret contact with the enemy. Not ideal. I'm just gonna wait. Like on principle. I know it's just 2,000 troops, but... Almost set out without giving our guys siege weapons. Oh, as I recall, yeah, the barbs were like just better with the siege weapons, which doesn't make much sense to me, but whatever. And hopefully he doesn't attack us from here, which we can. Also, Dong'an Port could attack us, but we are just kind of hoping he just doesn't. And then diplomacy, we're going to send him a raven. We're also going to send him a raven. We will not send new governors there yet. And then, actually, screw it. We're going to march out here. Alright. Very small amount of troops. We want to use use flying goose, silly goose, and then something like this maybe. Oh. This is probably reconnaissance worth knowing. He's towered. What does towered even do? Oh! We actually kind of like this formation. Oh, less for these guys. Let's see. We will set this to towered ship. Just tell him to make light infantry, because we are kind of low on the infantry front. This is handling the stuff that's happening in the other corner. We will again do a towered ship. I'm gonna send another diplomat to Yan Bayahu, just in case the ordering of the diplomats is not what we want. And ding, are you vulnerable? You are. We'll get Zhuge Guo some experience. And take with her I guess Zhu Zhang. We should have put more officers through there. I think this is fine. Okay. So we will try and move guys to GNN. And let's see if we can move from here and set up a governor that we think would be good, like Liang. He's really good at everything, and then this guy's pretty solid. I think he's got some, these two got some decent military stats. And then move here from Chang'an. I mean, need a main governor either way. There's kind of a bunch of trash officers there. Okay, well, we can move someone with... I guess we don't need Fei Yi in the main city anymore, so Fei Yi can be the governor. And then... that'll be fine. We only need to take one more city in order to ask Han Sui to surrender. And I think we just march in one turn. We wait for some of our wounded to recover. We have a lot of... Well, actually, do they have much troops? We wait for our wounded to recover and get a few more. Let's see. Shukanu squad. Elite crossbowmen. Let's transport the elite crossbowmen up. And then... Not sure when we want to do this one. But we are going to want to... Okay, we'll pass the turn and see how our warning to this guy works out. If it does, if it doesn't. Looks like he might be on the move. He's not. Or he's transporting. So Yan Bayahu surrenders. Cao Cao wants to get surrenders. We'll just switch all this. And we're gonna move everyone from Huiji up to there, and probably some of the guys from up there down to Huiji. Oop. I didn't see what that last bit was. Plague and Chang'an, okay. So we can also give the officers herbs, whatever. We probably want to shut the door, yeah, lock infected cities. I'm sure that this city is going to have a better governor than Yan Bayahu. And Dantu Port, we can leave a couple nobodies there or whatever. Oh, we want to do this stuff. Okay, officer. Do you have any items, sir? I'll kind of quickly go through it. Guess we don't mind him having that too much. Zhu Huan's relatively good. Kinda don't mind him having good items. Do want to switch him off the flood. And we can give him a patrol book. He has reasonably high patrol. It's fine. Rare level 7, that sucks. I don't know what that's about. Down to port. Better units, better guys here than... Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, we're definitely swapping that out. And then Kanze is actually pretty good. We want to get this fine silk off of him. This is also really good. Guess we don't care if he has charm. Really high ride though. But we're gonna take it from him. Give him that. And then I think he's pretty good governor if I recall correctly. No, well, farming's okay, so we're gonna give him a farm manual. Okay. Tong's pretty good, so we don't care. I guess we would rather have him on academic. We'll move all but 2 officers from Dantu port. And once Wang Lang surrenders here, we will try and reorganize a lot of these guys to a common front, just move like kind of everyone to Wu and then figure out from there, I think. And these guys will march straight towards Liu Zhang. Managed to get Wang Lang to surrender. Guyong is pretty good. We're just checking items though. Guyong probably, yeah. We'd rather have him on a commerce item. Checking the items of the guys here. Teasing me with these bamboo slips. It's not the Liu Zhang I was thinking of. Or maybe Du Z is the guy we're thinking of, not Du Ji, that's the father of Du Yu. I'm not sure. Either way, we're gonna give him a farming item. Well, we gotta. We forget to. We have to change the policies of all these places. Even the ports. Getting a lot of troops from doing this, though. So that's nice. Or from getting guys to surrender instead of just taking them out. Alright, you Fan, what's your... Good at commerce, good at flood though, so we're gonna give him a flood item. If we have a flood item? We only have the flood 7. So I guess we'll give him commerce for now. Liang probably has decent items. Could give him a farming item. Just give him a build item because he's really good at build. Also give him academic. I think I'm going to give him academic actually because I think we're going to pull him back and have him be... And I noticed we had a very good academic item that we got from one of these guys surrendered, which gave virtue and academic, so we will reward that to our personnel guy. Oh, he's been on an academic. Oh, okay. Let's see if there's any single hand that gives charm. No, just calm. Yeah, Liu Bao might be better, but we are kind of just... Okay, so I guess we're going to take out Huangshan Fortress. One of these fortresses got reoccupied. Which one was it? Jiujiang Fortress. Okay. Oh, we're gonna wait for the turn to end and then march out to Jiujiang Fortress. You know what? Needs more troops. Alright. Then after no one's marching on us, we'll take out Zhuge Fortress. And we are going to be simming it, so we will take siege. You can't actually use the siege when you fight these guys, unless you are simming it, in which case you can. So... we are taking a lot of damage. We might be taking him out soon, so... Lu Bu's force was eliminated. Wasn't even watching the map. Sun Lubin. Okay, a lot just happened. We got Dominant Long Feng, Ziyangzi, Silk, North Pearl. Okay. Wait, was that a... Did I see a +6 academic Longblade? I think we actually already have some of those. Okay, so we were going to try and employ some Lu Bu guys. Lu Linqui must be married. It's something this game does, where if the character's married, your ability to employ him is like almost nothing. Right now I'm picking out the guys who I know are pretty good, and then we'll just send, like, everyone. Zhuge's kind of okay. Oh, you didn't send someone for Chenggong. Terrible. There's like a lot of marriages and stuff we could do right now to significantly improve our force, but we are going to hold off. Because we can we're a little bit in clean up the map mode. Ah. Misclick. Alright. So we already have a guy heading over to here to ask for his surrender. We want to take out this fort before we kind of push forward. I want to accumulate some more troops. I guess I'm going to recruit more Shu Royal Guard and then transport them forward. The refugees can wait, I guess, or maybe we should just do this. Oh, it feels like a wasted turn to be using such good officers for this. Kind of whatever, though. Alright, this is the turn I think we're going to take out Jin Chang. Because by now our guys should have arrived. We got a lot of troops. We got a lot of everything, so... Except we don't have a lot of light infantry. I take it all back. Alright. And then we will send a diplomat to... Oh, we don't have a guy to send. To Han Sui, because we will be taking Jincheng, so there will be only one remaining city, and so we will have acquired. This episode's running a little bit long, but once it's done, we will have acquired all of the Southland, and I forget the name of this region. It might be Hebei. I'm not sure. Stand by. Field? Isn't this in the water? Okay. Well, we're gonna use towered ship. Oh, weird. He got there somehow. Alright, I guess we will have him move back and take back the port. Kind of a weird spot. Could have sworn we sent a diplomat over here. Oh, there he is. I was like, where's our diplomat, man? We'll just click auto. It's only 2,500 troops. Now we will send him. This has been quite the... Oh, is this another army? It's not, okay. Persuade, release, persuade, release, persuade, release. And we'll just tell you to make light infantry because there is none. we've almost finished conquering all of the north and the south. We're gonna try and reward some of these guys. This guy sucks. Oh, the barbarians are back in here and here. I think we actually... yeah. Oh well. Zhang Zhao is gonna get up to the top left next turn. So, let's pass the turn. And then look to reorganize everything after everyone's all surrendered. Actually have these guys march. Actually, how many troops are in here? Yeah, not a lot. Okay, I think Zhang Ziyu should be on the infantry and Ma Yunlu on the cavalry, but it's not a big deal. Hojun coming to Dantu port. Probably just gonna give up the port then. 18,000 troops, that's... yeah, kind of a lot. Everything's a hot mess, so yeah, we'll just give up that port. March. Stand by, and then forward to the next city. Wait, why does it have to... okay. Weird. Don't understand that, but okay. Or maybe we should have tried to defend the port because Heikui is pretty good. We'll give him a horse, I guess. Go. I thought the Zheng Zhao... oh, he's almost there? Okay. More than happy to surrender. And this should be a pretty quick wash. Oh wow, nice. Nice, he's pretty good. Has really high scout, so he's really good to have early on. Alright, so I think that's gonna conclude it for this episode. What we've done this episode is we conquered all of the, I think this region's called the Hebei region, I'm not sure. We could look in our little scout thing what it's called, or spy. No, not that one. The north, they call it the northwest. So we conquered the northwest region, all of it, this episode, as well as all of the south. So it just leaves kind of these big three forces remaining, who should actually be fairly easy work. I'm a little curious if you can go from Yandu Port up to here, so that's something we'll probably try out. And so next episode, what we're going to be looking to do is just reorganize a whole lot of this stuff, you know, take the bad items from these guys, see if we have an intelligence officer we want to have as our master, although it's probably not very important at this point, and yeah, just kind of do that sort of stuff. These are all the people coming back from being employed by Liu Bu. I guess we'll take a look and see if we can employ a lot of these guys. None of them are too good, so I guess we'll just hold that off for next episode. And so, see here? No, doesn't matter. And so, right now we're kind of just looking to consolidate and push through all of the map and take over all of China. We're in a pretty dominant position. We might attack some of these things to just try and see what rewards they'll give us. Yeah, that seems reasonable, so we might play around a little bit with that next episode. So next episode might just be reorganizing all of these guys up here and down here and taking out some of these barbarian things and seeing what's up in terms of what they can give you. There's like the fort here, the fort here, the fort here, the barbarians in all three of these spots. And so I think that's kind of what we'll be doing next episode, not necessarily pushing too much into Cao Cao and Liu Bei and that sort of thing. Although we might take a shot at Xinye and Shangyang. They have tons and tons of troops here. So they will be full stacks, but we also have a lot of units, so there's all that. We're actually going to take a quick look at, before we end the episode, Deng Ai, to see if he gets... No, he doesn't have a feature that makes him better, and that's all he has is farmer. That seems like a travesty. Okay. But yeah, hopefully this episode was entertaining, and feel free to do all the YouTube algorithm stuff, and have a good one.